Speaking of special, joining us now via Zoom is Stacie Zotkovich. She recently had her position eliminated. Oh, my goodness. I'm
I
sorry.
did.
I'm sorry, Stacie. Hello. She will talk
Hi.
about the duties and challenges families are dealing with being together so much of the day. She's the mother of an 8 and 12-year-old who are now home from school all day. How's that going, Stacie? How's that working for you?
It is going fine, no problem at all. It's an adjustment, as I'm sure all of the families and people across the world are experiencing. But I think if we just understand the values and bringing back family values, it's a kind of a nice thing. And I think once everybody gets back into that new change, and then when we start to go back to normal, I think it's going to be an adjustment again. So I think we all have to really think about how we're handling things, and just it's on your thoughts and how you're going to proceed every day.
We really wanted to have you on today because you're the most positive person I know. And if there's a dark side to this whole thing, you will find the bright side. The person who said turning lemons into lemonade, they were talking about you, Stacie. So what is your spin on all this? There's got to be a good side to all this because I got to be honest, it was tough. I had a really hard night last night. Watched the president say 30 more days. I got that Oakland County map out that we have linked on our website. I put my zip code in. Oh no, are you kidding? And then look, I'll be honest, and I'll say it right here on TV. I am 61 years old, and I could lose a few pounds. So
you're still young. Lots of life left in you.
So you think about all this, and your mind starts spinning. What do you got for us today?
Well, I think whatever the situation that we're in, it's all in how you handle it. I mean, life is constantly changing. There's no doubt about that. And just like this is a new situation for all of us. And we are not in control of the situation. However, we are in control of the outcome of what our everyday life is going to be. And just like you're right, the first thing that you said is, "Oh, I heard your position was eliminated." It was. And sure, it might have been a interesting, difficult situation and conversation, but I decided to put my big girl pants on and said, okay, what am I going to do now? I am enjoying time with my family, my kids. I have some exciting new news to share with you guys, and you're the first to get this.
All right, ladies.
I want to share with all of you.
I don't have a drum roll, but go ahead.
Oh, come on, it's good. Okay, I'm going to share my screen for a minute. So, before I do that, some of you know I have a positive shift book. It's a #1 Amazon best-selling book called Positive Shift Ahead. It's 16 ways to redirect negative thoughts quickly. And I did that because of all of my experiences in life to show that we have similar struggles and circumstances. I am not alone. I've been through a lot. And even though I do have a positive outlook, I have been through the worst. I've been on my hands and knees and in tears, and I had to use my own methods, my own redirecting, and my own tools, just like I'm offering everybody out there to be able to experience and kind of see how does Stacie do it? Well, I can tell you how. I can show you how, and I can give you the tools, and that's what I would like to offer. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I am going to take you to my website. It's stacierene.com, and of course, don't coast to neutral, positive shift ahead. And I am offering everybody, because of this, for the month of April, a free or complimentary 15-minute mini shift. And if they're really down in the dumps, I want to be able to provide that service to them. So you can actually go down to the bottom or just click on request consultation here. And this is where my drum roll comes. Brrr, I'll do it myself. I am on the front lines of having my own Stacie Rene app. So exciting. I'm going to be a front runner in this. And I believe you already had Mark Russell from Catalyst XL on to say how easy it is to do an app.
Yeah, he's building an app for us too. So, right. having an app right now with everyone going digital seems to be a good way to go.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like a little preview of what is going to be happening, and it's going to be actually live next week. So I invite everybody to please go to my website, stacierene.com, and get information and download my app when it's available. And you can kind of go through the rest of it. It tells a little bit about me, my keynote speaking. If you did want to purchase the book, it's readily available to just by the click of a button. And then just about life coaching. We all need some interesting things and how to deal with them in life. So I just unshared it. So now I'm back.
It's good to have you back.
Okay?
The thing in the Zoom world is you can just hijack this interview anytime you want to put your website up there. I like that.
I know I did.
No, that's cool. No. I'm just giving you a hard time. That's really it's fine, and I'm glad you did because you got a great website, and we want to have you here today talking about these things, Stacie. So I'm feeling down in the dumps. Okay, I mean, do we go through this on our own, or is it important that we reach out to somebody right now?
It is okay. So everyone says social distancing, right? I mean, that's kind of the buzzword, but here's my thought on the social distancing. That is great, but it's not the reality of it. We need to be physically distancing. So physical distancing is what we need to do. Social distancing is not so much. We still need to reach out to our friends. We still need to do, Zoom has definitely gotten a lot of people attention and meetings. I had one for the chamber yesterday morning, and it was great to actually see my colleagues. I know I've also used House Party to connect with some of my girlfriends, and we actually had a house party cocktail night, and it was so much fun. We were on it for about 2.5 hours, laughing, just having a really good time. So yes, you can physically be distanced, but don't socialize and socially be distanced.
I like that. I like that. If we get nothing else done today, that was worth the price of admission, Stacie, because you are so on target. So I'm going to our COVID-19 vocabulary that we've established here, and I'm going to cross off social distancing. And every time we talk about that, as we talk about Flatten the Curve and Happy Birthday Song, and we'll go through this in a couple of minutes with Tyler. Let's morph social distancing into physical distancing, and let's stay connected socially. We got all the tools to do it. That's what we're doing right now.
Right. And Dave, let me ask you, when is the last time you went outside for a walk?
Well, I try to go for a walk every day, so I walk around my neighborhood. I have to, and let me be honest. I'm not a big walker. I have never been a big walker, but it's fun going out for a walk right now. For goodness sakes, I'm just dying to get out of the house. I can't,
it feels good.
Can't go anywhere else, so it feels great. It's going to be really nice the next couple of days. Good time to do it.
Yeah, and for those of you who are getting housebound and not really sure what you can do, go for a walk. I took the kids to the park. We walked through the woods, and they asked me, like, when can we do that again? Because it wasn't in our norm, and it was a lot of fun, and it didn't hurt. We ran into some other neighbors, and we kept the social, or the physical distancing, but we kept the social aspect together, and I think that was really great. And, my other thing is if you are really feeling crazy and housebound, I want you to just throw on some music, throw your arms up in the air, and be like, "Woo, I feel good!" And I think a lot of that is how you feel, because you feel so much better. Let's be honest. You have to be energetic. You have to be the decider in your own day. And a positive thought in the morning will change your whole day.
All right, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I just listen for my neighbors, because I live in an apartment building. Don't call my local police department, but I will do that. I listen. That's okay. I think it's a great idea. Stacie, thank you so much for joining us. You are a super upbeat, positive person. You're right here in our communities. You're a local voice. We want to keep in touch with you, and good luck with your book. I mean, and good luck with your speaking tour and all the things you're doing. Stacie's got an amazing story. Go to her website, check it out. And again, tell us about your 15-minute offer one more time before we say so long.
So, as a life coach and just being available to people, sometimes you don't know you want to get out so bad, and you want to just redirect your thoughts, but you don't know how to do it. And I am offering for the month of April, and if we have to go into May, I'll do that too. But I know that time slots are going to be filling up quickly, according to my schedule as well. And I will do a Zoom complimentary 15-minute mini shift to get you on the right track. Now, I can give you the tools, but it's their job and responsibility to fulfill that. And if they don't, then they're not ready. And I'm hoping that with people being in this mindset of feeling like you're at home and not really knowing what to do, take this opportunity to have my complimentary 15-minute mini shift. I mean, it's there for you. I'd love to offer it up and help people.
All right. Well, I just used up my 15 minutes with you, but thank you very much for being with us. We really appreciate it. Let's keep in touch. Anything we could do to help, it's really good to see you. And I love it. I love it. That's so on target.
Thanks,
Social distancing, see ya. Physical distancing, that's what we're going to do. Thank you, Stacie.
Yes, I love it.
All right.
Doesn't it feel better to know that it's going to be just socially connected?
It is, and thank you for helping us all feel better today. Good to talk to you.
And Dave, before we go, I want to challenge everybody out there to pick up the phone, challenge yourself for the month of April, because it is a great month. Go ahead and contact 2 people a day that you have not spoken to or talked to in a very long time. And I will tell you, it will really feel good. Don't text. I mean, if you can't get a hold of them, or just texting is more comfortable at the point, try that first. But I challenge everybody out there watching this to pick up the phone, call 2 people a day, not just at one time a day, but 2 times a day. I'm sorry, 2 people every day for April.
We got
it.
it.
Tell me how it makes you feel.
I already feel better. Thank you, Stacie. Great to have you with us. Great advice, and more information on Stacie's book and all that she's doing and her availability in the 15-minute session she is offering free of charge for you right now to just help you cope. We'll get it all up on our website. Stacie Zotkovich, we thank you so much for being with us.